So what does Big Wild Goose Pagoda in Xi'an have to do with my Australian mate Adam? I'll give you some thinking time. Anyone? Well, it just so happens that my mate Adam has a bite mark on his arm. It looks like this. Is the penny starting to drop yet? Okay, maybe not. Let's go back in time 1400 years and start at the start. The year is 629, Tang Dynasty China, and Xian is about to embark on an epic journey. He's a Chinese Buddhist monk, and he's tasked himself with travelling through Afghanistan and India in search of Buddhist sutras and scriptures. 16 years later, he returned, having completed his mission, but at no point did he bite my mate Adam. A pagoda was built to store the Buddhist scriptures and sutras that Xian had returned with. This very pagoda. Now let's travel to 1542. That's Ming Dynasty China, by the way, 900 years after Xian returned from his trip. Our second suspect is Wu Chang'an. He's excitedly awaiting the publication of his book, entitled Journey to the West. The narrative is largely based on the journey of one Xian and his aforementioned trip to India. Xuanzang had written his own story about his trip, and 900 years later, Wu Chang'an is giving it a makeover. He incorporates elements of Chinese folklore and fantasy, and introduces characters such as Sandy, Pigsy, and Monkey King. Wu Chang'an is a famous author, but due to constraints largely imposed by space and time, does not taste Adam's arm flesh. Alas, Journey to the West is largely considered the most popular literary work in East Asia. In 1942, Arthur Waley translated his book into English, giving it the title Monkey. Next, the story brings us to 1978 Japan, and a certain show called Monkey Magic. Well, actually, it's just called Monkey, and it's, yep, you guessed it, based on this same very story. But was Monkey later put in a zoo? Did Adam visit this zoo? And was there an unfortunate incident involving Monkey, Adam, and a rabies shot? If you want to find out, you'll have to first watch me eat some food. So if I don't eat any food, then technically, I can't call this a food vlog. Alright, I popped back to Xi'an for a spot of lunch, and I got a Chinese burger, and I got this salad. This salad is really interesting, but I'll get to that later. I'm going to start with the hot food. It's very chilly, by the way. Looks delicious. So this is a specialty of Xi'an. It's like they call it a Chinese burger, and it's got stewed pork inside. Just stewed pork in bread, simple. That's nice, just really succulent pork, and it has the flavour of the sauce that it's stewed in. And you saw him just pull it out, and he was just finely chopping it up, mincing it up. really meaty, delicious flavour. And the flatbread as well. Really simple too. I mean, what else can I say? Meat, bread, delicious. So what do you think? Do you think that's actually a burger? Did the Germans invent the burger? Or did the Chinese? Now, what I'm really excited about is this salad. It's a cold salad, lots of onion, lots of chicken, coriander root. So when the chef was preparing it, he used a bunch of different oils, chili oil, and I believe it was a Sichuan oil, and then heaps of Sichuan peppercorns in here. And look at that, so much flavor here. This is my kind of food. Look at that, it's all coriander root. So what's fallen to the bottom of this dish are all these Sichuan peppercorns. And there's a whole bunch of them in here. So strong numbing sensation in my mouth. So as you make your way through this, you can feel your mouth go numb. So this Chinese salad is punchy in the same way that a Thai salad is punchy. Absolutely full of flavor, raw, lots of onion, and like you're getting punched in the face while you're eating it. So I'm thinking larb, som tam, bamboo salad, that sort of thing. It's got that kind of vibe to it, but absolutely Chinese as well. The flavor is nothing like those dishes, but it's got a similar vibe to it. You know, I'm excited by this dish in the same way that I'm excited by them. My mouth is completely numb. I'm on a chili high, and I swear this is about as close as food gets to being a narcotic. Are you only watching me eat because you want to know what Big Wild Goose Pagoda has to do with my friend Adam? I thought so. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll finish this. I'll edit that bit out so you don't have to just watch me eat the rest of it. Then we'll head back over to the pagoda and I'll finish off my ridiculous story. All right, thanks for being patient with me. Goodbye. So my plan to eat wild goose and monkey has proven elusive, but now I'm sufficiently fed, I can connect these threads, finally. So did monkey bite Adam at a zoo? No. Monkey was never put into a zoo. Some people even suggest he wasn't even a real monkey. So then, let's keep digging. The year is now 2007, and we're in England, Gordon Brown dynasty, and Cheng Zhizeng has developed an opera, with virtual band gorillas composing the music for it. No prizes for guessing the opera's narrative. I'll give you a hint. It's called Monkey, Journey to the West. Now there's nothing really virtual about the band gorillas at all. All their music is written by a certain Damon Albarn. He's British music royalty, by the way. He came to prominence as the frontman for the band Blur. And come to think about it, isn't Blur Adam's favourite band? So a long bow, but the threads are finally weaving together. And in 2015, Blur came to Australia. And Damon, so enamoured with Adam's Blur tattoos, gave him a love bite to remember. Adam subsequently committed the memory to ink. It's kind of his thing. In 629, when Songzong began his epic journey to the west, did he realise what legacy he would leave behind? I'm not referring to his contribution to Buddhism in China, nor the Big Wild Goose Pagoda built in his honour. I refer, of course, to the inked bite mark on the arm of my mate Adam. Sorry guys, ridiculous. Okay, goodbye.
As I do, I was, casually looking at all these lovely faces, and I was looking at this guy here, and then I looked at his arm, and I was like, hang on, what's he got tattooed on his arm? That's like, is this a work in progress, or is this all you're going to have, or are you going to have more? Hey? I think you should introduce yourself because that's a very unique arm you've got.
Thank you, Damien. I'm Adam, and without you guys, my life would be completely different. So thank you.
This song's for you, Adam. She lets me slip away.